This is why we love football. This is why we love the Premier League. Just game week 2, and it's already seeming like we are watching the Champions League final. Newcastle versus Liverpool. What a game. So before this game started, I can tell you for a fact that I knew Liverpool would get the win from this match, because looking at what they played against Bournemouth in the first game, going 2-0 up, and it got to 2-2 and they won 4-2. Exact same thing that happened between Newcastle, and you would not want to look at the scenario that surrounds the game, the Isak scenario. I believe anywhere Isak is in his house or in like an hotel or something, he will be crying, because he's either supposed to play for Newcastle or Liverpool, but the bro not going to decide to play for anybody. Now I'll come to Isak, right? But let me just talk about the brilliance of Liverpool and Aaron Slot. So before this game started here, I've been following the build up to this game since morning, like early in the morning, let's say 7 a.m. in the morning. And it was like we're building up for the Third World War, because this is not just the game of Newcastle versus Liverpool. It's everybody trying to prove a point that we are supposed to get Isak. Liverpool is trying to tell Newcastle that, give us Isak, why are you holding him back? Newcastle is telling Liverpool that Isak is not your player, he's our player. But it's a sad thing, the scenario that covers this whole game. I was watching the interview from Eddie Howe when he was talking about the Isak scenario and how it's affecting the whole team, that the players, they are just trying to get their minds off the Isak situation and stuff like that. But then it was game time. Everybody was ready. The fans, they turned up so much in the Newcastle stadium, and they were so excited. In fact, I feel like it was 12 men against 11 men Liverpool side. Talking about 12 men, Newcastle went down on a red card as well while the game was on. But let's start from the beginning, how it all started. So when this game started, I saw the intensity from the Newcastle players, how they started pressing Liverpool. They did not sit back. They did not act like, okay, we are just here to play to Liverpool's game. No, they came out, they were pressing all the way. It was in fact, I would tell you that Newcastle had a better chance of scoring, from the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game. Unfortunately, they conceded a goal through a deflection from Liverpool's midfielder, Gravenberch, and from then onward, it was like they were collapsing, because just some few minutes later, they got a red card and they went 2-0 down. At this point, a lot of persons ruled out Newcastle. People were just saying that this game is over. There's no way Liverpool can lose from this place or from this position. And I was saying that I believe that Newcastle can get back into this game, and get back into the game they actually did. The first goal came from their captain, Bruno, he was very, very phenomenal in this game. He was doing all the dirty jobs, making all the crazy tackles. And he got a very crazy yellow card. I really did not know why the referee gave him that yellow card. But then he was putting in the work. And at this point, the Newcastle fans, they believed that, yes, we go fit do this thing. We can do these things. I know that Liverpool fans in this comment now, they will be going crazy. But this match, even as a Liverpool fan, you would understand that Newcastle gave their all. Just within the hours, within the minutes of 80, it was 2-2. And it was like Newcastle were seemingly like the better team, that they would take this win. But unfortunately, while myself and my guys were watching the game, I said to them that Liverpool, they just have that extra. When everybody has went all the way, or when everybody have gone on the way and they have done their part, Liverpool can just sneak in a win. And that's exactly what they did. They've done it over and over and over and over again. And it's a wonderful win for Liverpool. I know Liverpool fans will be excited. I told you guys before that this season is a season of 3 points. You cannot afford to drop any point whatsoever. The moment you lose a match, the moment you say, that's why nobody's bothering to play fantastic football. You see Manchester United fans, they are very, very angry. They are like, how can we play fantastic football against Arsenal and we are playing nonsense against Fulham? Just play anything and win. That's what this season is about. And trust me, that's what Liverpool is all about. That's why if you go on the internet, and you check on predictions of different ex-players and even fans, they will tell you they pick Liverpool to win the league. One of the reasons is because Liverpool, they always cross the line. Like, they will do anything to win any game. They don't care if they play fantastically well. They don't care if their defense is bad. They don't care if they concede 2 or 3 goals. In fact, if they concede 2 goals, they will score you 3. If they concede 3, they will score you 4. And I don't know, Liverpool fans, are you guys excited about this style of play that your team is going after now? Although I would want to believe that if you meet a team like, I think your next game is with Arsenal. Is against Arsenal. I would love to see that game, yeah, because I want to see how you guys would deal with the Arsenal attack, looking at the likes of Gyökeres that just came into the team. And how did I forget to talk about this guy, Ekitike? What a player, already in the Premier League, and he's flying like no man's business. This is not looking like the Premier League for him because he's doing his bits, he's scoring the goals. Like, what else do you want from Eke? Incredible player. I think Liverpool, they are ready for the season. Liverpool fans, tell me, what do you think? Do you think you guys are going to go all the way with this style of play in this season, or you are definitely going to fall off maybe one way or the other? Let me know in the comment section. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.